God damn it, Sheila, you're sitting on the floor and you're still on your tablet. Pretty sure my anaconda would have... What the f***? Game? Game? What? Shit! You're more broke than me on Warframe. Shut up! I'm still mastering rank 5. I'm low compared to you bastards, okay? Leave me alone. I'm just gonna go crouch in the corner and stay here then. F you.
Alright, folks, you heard it here first. He's a whiny little bitch.
Or the achievements just
Let me check the fucking in-game achievement.
What? What the fuck? That corpus just skyrocketed through the ceiling.
My butt, it hurts.
Oh shit! I didn't even realize that was there.
I need to raise mine up a little bit more, actually.
Ah, you bastard!
Oh, I'm so... I actually didn't realize you were there. I'm so fucking sorry.
Ah, wrong portal! Why do we even have that portal?
No. Oh,
why is she blaming me for your deaths? Alright, you know, I'm gonna give you the blame for once.
Yes, Orange. You did act like a fool just now.
it's all you, man!
I give up! I give up! Why? Can you portal it? Yes, we can!
Oh, f*** up, you Bob the Builder.
Yeah, there you go. Then you can walk through it. Because that grill will just kill your portals. The grill will kill! Oh, for fuck's sake! Ah! You bastard!
Killed you! What?
You just fucking... Alright, that's it. I'm calling payback. Yes! Yeah! So that's down and that's up. Got it.
Press it before I go through the portal.
Yes! That looks so badass.
No!
Oh, God damn it! So I doing... Ah, you fucker! Oh!
Oh, you're locked!
I just matrixed it through the blades! Rally on you, bastard! Where'd you come from?
I came from the fucking ether! Wait for Zeph to park.
Wait for Zeph to park, and then everybody toot your horns at the same time.
Get ready!
1, 2, 3! JT, shut up!
Ooh, bus. Come on, truck! Put the horses in there!
Hey! Got him!
Run in the wall like a slitter!
Whoa! What the f***?
Whoa! Yeah!
Whoa!
Holy shit!
Whoa!
What the
What
hell
happened there?
Ready, y'all. Tonight, somebody pulls out.
Hey!
You know
I'm
what
on
I
a
mean.
clean streak of damage, you motherfucker.
Not anymore!
That's how I got bumped.
Yeah, stay on that side of the road.
We need a convoy and
Karma!
visit some kids.
Karma's a bitch! Whoa!
What?
I just got flung up into the air. The perfect
It's
mounting position
perfect.
for the engine. Look at that. Look
It
at
is
that
literally
satisfaction. Get your
perfect.
penis out of there. Look at the satisfaction.
Get your penis out of there!
I'm kind of glad everything just comes out of the bag one at a time, though. Do you remember the old versions where you'd open the bag and then it would just be a massive explosion?
You can do that, you just press and hold F now.
I don't think I want to do that, given how much is in this bag. Oh! You motherfucker! I mean, if you search race car, then you're gonna see so many cars. Oh! Sorry! Oh! I'm dead. Wait, I saw something. No! No! Ah! Damn it. Can I get back up there? No! 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 Get me over there! Ah! Finally! Who's staying back at the ship anyway, between us three. Chat, who do you think should be in technical support? Oh! Shit!
Hey, you idiot! Why
No!
did you stay there?
Why? I thought I was gonna land right in front of me! God damn it! That's me!
Which one of you is real?
Oh!
Kill it!
Oh!
I
Double
had to
kill!
do it.
Got a bolt. Ah! Oh, for fuck's sake! Now the odds are... End of story. Hi! Hello! Hello! Oh! Me! What? Okay! Oh, for fuck's sake! Why? What's killing me? How do I avoid her poison
Huh,
then?
you don't.
You just kill her immediately.
Alright, I
You
guess I
just
gotta...
try to kill her
Guess I gotta
before
charge
she
in.
kills.
Ah!
Ow!
I'm going to be f***ing broke.
Right, howdy guys, Proxy's here, and boy oh boy has it been a god-awful long time since I last streamed Gran Turismo 7 for one race or another. Yeah, sort of mostly good, well, not mostly, it's good to be back. Why did I say mostly? I have no fucking clue. Anyways, not really a real race for tonight's stream. This is more prep, I suppose, for the upcoming 1 hour endurance, which is this Sunday. 6 p.m. New Zealand Standard Time will be when the race begins, or at least the qualifier. This was the car I used last year. Yeah, good, sound's working. This was the car I used last year, which is the Hyundai Genesis. Now, I'm in between. One of the rules I'm setting for the upcoming series is... oh geez, chat's full. It just refreshed. Hello, Scare, how you doing? Original, Scare got first on that one. And Mr. Curbfan, welcome back. No complaints here from me, no complaints. So I'm in between. We could use Hyundai again. We could use Hyundai again for this year's 1 hour endurance series. I've already got the Genesis set up and ready to go for Group 3. I've still got a livery set for the Group 4 Genesis, but I'll probably end up using the Hyundai Elantra touring car, which is Group 4. That's going to shake things up a bit because this is probably one of the only Group 4 cars that are front-wheel drive. And it sounds pretty cool. So that's one option. The other option I thought of is... your mic muted. Did it? Audio levels are still showing. Can you hear me? Or are you trying to troll me? Hang on. You're trying to troll me, aren't you? Yeah, you are trying to troll me, you bastards. I'm not falling for that clever trick of the book. I can see my audio levels on my... I can see my audio levels on my monitor. So, the moment someone tells me that my microphone is muted, and I see my audio levels moving, both desktop audio and my microphone, that's when I press the doubt button. Good. Nice try, Scare. Gotcha. Gotcha. So I'm in between. We can either go Hyundai, continue the sort of brand loyalty I did last year, or we could go with Nissan. Nissan's got the GTR for the... Nissan's got the GTR for Group 3 racing. Unless something's changed. No, it still remains the GTR. We've got the option of the Sylvia, or the GTR Group 4 racing. For some reason, that didn't make me flinch. Maybe it's because I'm talking and it's like masking out the bang sound effect in my head. Hello, Zeph, how's things? Come to think of it, this is the car we're going to be using for the coffee break. That's like midway through the stream, through the series. Toyota's a decent option. Because we'll have the Supra for Group... we'll have the Supra for Group 3 racing and the Toyota 86 for Group 4. And I'm quite familiar with the Toyota 86 because of a series I took part in previously. I also kind of want to be that guy that takes an obscure brand. A brand that not many people race in many racing series. So I'm kind of thinking Suzuki. Just hit alert because tired. Totally fair. Big day, huh? Suzuki's got the Swift for their Group 4 racing, which is also front-wheel drive. So I might be wrong about there being the only Group 4 car. But then there's this car for the Group 3 races, which is VGT, Vision GT, not a real car. I've got no clue how balanced this one is compared to you know, real racing cars, but I'm not gonna lie, this looks kind of cool. There's the Asian brands. Mitsubishi's also a decent option. Big day, just being mad at DMC Netflix. What did they do? What did they do? Mitsubishi is just Lanza all round, thankfully. It is a pretty old Group 3 car because it's Lanza's final edition. Asian's good, yeah, 100%. We look at the European brands. We've got Jaguar. Very nice on the eyes. You're talking about the Suzuki there. Jaguar's got the F-Type for both the Group 3 and Group 4. Butchered every single aspect of it. Anyways, I'm actually going to look now. Fair enough. That sounds about right. Did they like try to reboot it or something? I've seen many shows take the way of the butcher with their reboots or something. Bakugan being one of them. We've got some relatively classic advantages if we were to go with Aston Martin. McLaren, Dono kind of proved to me last season that McLaren isn't really the best. BMW could be good. I know with BMW, you've got the option of the endurance model or the sprint model. To be honest, I don't even know the difference between the two. And there's some classic options in there too. Boy, McLaren on top. Hard to say. Cheeky did some testing across different brands, and McLaren was one of the lowest on the list. Ad break. Ah, the ads have kicked in. Let me turn the music down a bit. I think it's a bit too loud. There we go. If I'm being honest, I'm not sure what I want to go with. There's a part of me that wants to go with something new. Part of me that wants to go with something obscure. You know, a car brand that not many people pick in races. And part of me wants to go with, you know, stick with what I had last year. Okay, Fiat doesn't have anything. What about a Bath? A Bath doesn't have anything either. Bugatti won't have any Group 4s or Group 3s. Actually, Bugatti's got a Group 4. What about a Group 3? Okay, no, Bugatti doesn't have Group 3s. Back from ads. Welcome back, everyone. That's Group 1. I'm not sure. Chat, if you had to, if you had to choose a brand for racing, who would you go with? I go look at now because apparently McLaren back car. Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why Gran Turismo. I don't know why Gran Turismo butchered it like that. Which is a shame, actually, because McLaren is technically a Kiwi company. What about Ruff? Ruff won't have anything. Yeah, just the RGT and the CTR. Cheeky's taking Alfa Romeo. Which is the Alfa Romeo 4C all-round, and that's MR. MR will probably shake things up a little bit. In America, we've got Ford, Chevrolet, and Dodge. Ford's got the Mustang, Chevrolet's got the Corvette, and Dodge has got the Camaro. The Viper. What about Infiniti? Nope, just a VGT. And it's a whole bunch of tuning cars from there. What's Honda got? What about Honda? Honda's got the NSX, I think. Yeah, Honda's got the NSX. E-Man Vet took this last year. In fact, actually, I gotta have a look at the entry forms. Who's actually entered in the series so far? Oh, looks like E-Man's going with Porsche this time round. Nice. So if we got Alfa Romeo and then we got E-Man and Porsche. Why don't we take these Suzuki cars for a test drive? I haven't actually acquired them yet, so good excuse. Love how buying the race cars increases your collector level by quite a bit. One of the reasons I'm considering this as well is, well, you've got a hot hatch right here. And you guys know how much I love hatchbacks. Volkswagen was another thing I considered for that exact reason too. You've got the Scirocco for Group 4. And you've got the Beetle for Group 3, which actually looks pretty decent. Trial Mountain is the first race, so we'll trial it there. Trial Mountain, here we go. Let's do some testing and tuning. Oh yeah, I forgot they added data loggers into the game. I've got the same interior as the Hyundais. Or the same dashboard, at least. I get the feeling being front-wheel drive is going to do its thing. You know what this car sounds like? It sounds like that Ford Focus I tuned as a touring car. Stability will be one of the key points of these cars, I reckon. Those crackles sound cool. So one of the challenges is going to be sort of putting in the right amount of throttle to get the rotation we need. Might take some getting used to here, chat. Probably a bit of tuning as well. My guess, the front tires will probably wear out quite quickly in races if I'm driving this car. Or even the Elantra for that matter, because that's also front-wheel drive. Let's do another lap for consistency. Consider that a practice lap. Yeah, throttle management's going to be a key here. That's probably good though. I drive a front wheel drive in real life. As to a lot of people probably. So how's things going, chat? What's everybody up to at the moment? Yeah, stability will definitely be key. A key advantage, I should say, with these types of cars, because, well, everybody knows with cars like the Genesis and the, I suppose most other Group 4 cars, you have a pretty big tendency to spin out if you're not careful, especially when it rains. But with this, unless you really fuck it up, you're pretty safe. Exactly 2 minutes. I'd say that's a pretty decent lap to compete against. Let's put the Elantra in. See, I did like 2:03 in my Genesis. For some reason slower in my Group 3 at one point. Okay, Swift did exactly 2 minutes. Let's see. Hyundai Elantra, here we go. Sports hards, sorry, racing hards is what I need. Now this car's a lot newer than the Swift. So it's probably got some technical advantages. But it also sounds cooler on the inside because of the turbo. Probably can't hear it, but it's making like small puffs. I wish I could race my Swift Ghost. Shit. That's a bad line. Man, if they put the Toyota GR Yaris in here and made that a touring car, I would probably go for Toyota. Oh wait, no, there is the GR Yaris, just a Group 4 variant. Ooh, light's a bit flickery. Hey, on her, what's happening? We're just doing a bit of testing and tuning at the moment. Speed's about the same. This thing's a lot more stable in its wheel spin. As in, if I turn hard and floor it, it doesn't spin as much. That's good for tyre wear. Wonder if that red light on the back is supposed to flash when it rains. Oh shit. Right, 2 minutes. I would have crossed the line in the Swift by now. Let's try that again. That was a practice lap. I was getting a feel for the car. Now I know I'm upstairs and I know I'm using my controller at the moment, but when the actual event starts, I'll be using my wheel. My setup has been sitting dormant for quite a while. Ooh, okay, that's not very good. I think I need a little bit of extra practice in this car. Looks kind of cool. It's kind of funny going from doing all those endurance races on Gran Turismo 2 to this. As if I'd have a cornering advantage with this thing. Like tight corners I'm thinking of. Ah, damn it. Ran a bit wide there. I'm gonna try the hood view. I've always driven in the hood view. I'm like 4 seconds slower with this car. Oops. Pretty sure that would have been considered a shortcut to the racing stewards. You ever played Trackmania? Oh yeah! Streamed it a couple times before. But I admit I haven't played it for a while. Yeah, I came out of that corner a bit slower. Always wanted to get into it. Yeah, it's such a fun game. It's just too bad most of its features are a subscription, but that is free to play 101. When I used to play it a lot, I had quite a lot of fun with all the daily races and such. That was a terrible corner. Well, I gained a second, but I'm still 3 seconds slower than the Swift. That does kind of say something. The fact I was able to get 2 minutes on the Swift, like, in 2 laps. What if... Let's take an old friend and see how well I do in the Group 4 Genesis. See how much faster it is. With the Group 4 Genesis, I got about the same time. 2:03. Wait, I'm in mediums. I want to be in hards. Gotta keep it fair, you know? Gotta make it a fair test. I gotta remember this is rear-wheel drive now. Man, spent so much time last year with this engine note. As far as I'm aware, this thing is naturally aspirated. I think the rest of the cars I've been driving are turbo. Yep, I designed that livery myself. Man, I wish I could race my other ghosts. This car's a lot more unstable in comparison to the other two, but that's because this is rear-wheel drive. Yeah, still 203. Let's try it one more time. See, even that was faster. My ghost is still right up my ass. I'll test and shoot the Suzuki's next, but right now, Suzuki's looking pretty good. Oh shit. Not my bestest of lines. That's probably going to gain like half a second at the end. Yeah, we're still sitting about 202s, 203s. Maybe with practice I'll be able to catch up to the 2 minutes I set with the Swift, but I'm going to take the Swift out once more and just make sure it wasn't a fluke. You have to excuse me, chat. I'm kind of being a scientist here. I'm gathering data. I'm doing some testing for science. Maybe it's because this thing is so light. I feel like I'm looking at the roof of the car here. I am looking at the roof of the car. Why does it say Katana? Is that the, like the tuner of the car or something? Oh shit! Oh! Ow! Let's try that again. Yeah, I'm on the roof of the car, that's funny. I suppose I would be too if I was also driving a Mini Cooper. I wonder if wind direction can have a factor with these kind of races. Sorry, I mean like setting time lapse and stuff. That's better. I'm gonna have a lot of wheel spin on the front if I keep spinning my wheels like that. I've got a buddy that drives one of these. Swift Sport, that is. Mind you, all these tests I'm doing as well are without balance of performance. I have no idea how different these cars will behave if balance of performance is turned on. What is the endurance race? It's a series I'm hosting throughout the year. 1 hour endurance. It's basically... Ooh, 201. That's faster than what I said with the Hyundais. Basically... Yeah, it's a series hosted throughout the year. A series of 1 hour endurance races. The first race is this Sunday at 6 PM New Zealand Standard Time. New Zealand Standard Time, I should say. Man, I fucked that up. And pretty much anyone is welcome to enter. This is solely on Gran Turismo. Ow. This is solely on Gran Turismo 7 though. Sadly, I will miss it. Got people over for games. Hey, no probs. Is it a pump session or are you like playing other games and stuff? I've actually got a question about that LX cabinet you have. Are you using like the legitimate Phoenix ROM from Mandamero, or are you running like Rise or Pump Sanity on it? See, the fact that I said a 201 earlier says something. Running double X for now, gonna get Phoenix to double X. That's a throwback. How much are ROMs from Mandamero? Right, let's run tests. Let's see how well the Group 3 goes. The Group 3 in this is, this one's an FR as well. Okay, that would be standard. Jesus Christ! That much for the software? Oh, I'm not gonna lie. This actually sounds kind of cool. If I'm being honest, it kind of sounds like a motorbike. Actually, before I get started, What did I set with the Genesis a while ago? Also, coming over for board games, cab isn't set up yet. Fair. 156. We need to see if we can beat 156. This will be fun to drive in VR, I reckon. Oh, it's like 12,000 RPM. That explains why it sounds like a motorbike. Probably will burn a lot of fuel too. No, you know what it sounds like? It's probably a similar engine to the Honda Civic. Ow. Probably going to host a PRU meetup at ours with those who play regularly. You are invited, of course. Hey, I'll accept that invitation. I got to work on my stamina and stuff anyway. You'll have to let me know. Is it going to be an online cabinet, or are you going to play it offline? When we get Phoenix, it can be online. Double X isn't online anymore. Yeah, I figured so. But I was wondering when you get Phoenix. Nice. Not gonna lie, I find myself the most curious on what the entry music's gonna sound like. I think I know what the title animation's gonna look like thanks to the teaser that they put up. What was my time with the Group 3 Genesis? 156. $155 for a first run. That's not bad. Ow. I hit the wall in my previous lap too. You know, I'm kind of leaning towards Suzuki for this year. Right, not as fast of a lap, but I blame the fact that I hit the wall at the start there. I get the feeling this car might not have much traction though. if I'm driving it with a wheel. Because this thing is obviously as light as a feather. Pump It Up software costs so much. Do they like charge that per machine, or do they like charge that per franchise, which could be used on multiple machines? Sheesh, 153. That's a lot faster than the time I set on the Genesis. That's not my game. Oh, Gran Turismo 7? Oh shit! Already I've driven my daily driven distance kilometers. Yeah, fair. To be fair, I am driving a car that sounds like... What kind of engine has this thing got? Sounds like it's got a motorcycle engine. I went to check and lock the door, came back and I picked up the wrong phone. Ah, no! It's a one-off purchase kind of thing. Okay, so T could purchase it and they would apply it to all the machines at Time Zone. Software is compatible with any clamps. You can plug and play. Oh! They distribute it like Sega, right? They give you a flash drive? Yeah. Suzuki's looking quite appealing for this year, I must admit. Let's try out. The other thing I was considering was Volkswagen. Yeah, hard drive with an encrypted. Ah, that would explain the cost then, probably. Because you got the Scirocco. The Scirocco's FF. Don't think I'll use the Vision GT for Group 3 racing though. Definitely will use the Beetle. Let's grab it both. Oh, shit, am I actually going to have enough for the Group 3? I know what you mean, Scat. This doesn't have as much progression as Gran Turismo 2, shall we say. That's a cool Beetle color. Oh, I was just responding to your, this is not your game comment. I really like GT6. Gran Turismo 6 is one of my most favorite Gran Turismos. I think my most favorite Gran Turismos to date have got to be 4 and 6. What was it doing? Oh yeah, Trial Mountain. This car kind of sounds like a Civic. 6 feels it's made by people who love GT. I tried playing Gran Turismo 6 on an emulator a few weeks ago. It doesn't work too well. Gran Turismo 5 runs okay-ish. Oh, I've got Asphalt up on another phone, but oh! Now I get it. I thought you were meaning like, this is not my game, as in, ugh, I don't like this. Oops. Yeah, this car sounds like your average Volkswagen. Alright, let's see how fast I can go with this. To be faster than the Swift, we gotta beat 2 minutes. And at some point, I also need to design my livery. Not sure. This thing isn't feeling as... It's not feeling as fast as the Swift was. I dare say there's quite a lot of wheel spin though. $201, that's still pretty good. Talk about going balls up on a few corners. I think I'm faster than my ghost here. Ooh, that's bright. I like the Scirocco. It's a very angry looking hot hatch. Ooh, that's a way better exit. Still 201. The Swift is probably a little faster in this instance. But then let's try out the Group 3. If it sounds like what I heard earlier, the Volkswagen Group 3 will probably sound cool. This isn't a Vision GT, is it? It looks very futuristic on the inside. Looks pretty damn cool though. Right, 153 was what I set on the Suzuki. This thing's got a slidey rear end. How high is it even revving? 9,000. You know, this interior kind of reminds me of the Summer Bus. Feels less stable because the gears are shorter. Oh, smash the Suzuki! This car's got pretty big wheels too. Fuck that line up. My ghost is right up my ass. Oh shit. Yeah, messed that one up. Wait a minute, are my exhaust pipes in the front of the car? They are. What are they doing there? That's a funny place for it. Nice, well that's another consideration. Now I'm in between. Do I go Volkswagen or Suzuki? Like I say, I kind of want to take a car that not many other people use. Hang on, let me refresh my capture card a little bit. Ah! There's a hot surface sticker. That is where the exhaust is. Right next to the door. L2, R2. I love how L2 and R2 is written on the pedals of the car. Yeah, this is definitely a concept, I reckon. Volkswagen. Oh, it's an inline 4. No wonder. Its power will vary depending on the balance of performance for a race, but of course, more than adequate for fighting in the GR3 category races. Nice. Then there's the Scirocco. This is like 1,050 kilos. Wait, V8 twin turbo? That doesn't sound like a V8. Yeah, I'm kind of in between here. Hey chat, I will just be back in one super quick second. Gonna take a quick bathroom break and then I'll probably... That actually sounded cool. I'll probably do a little bit of livery design in a second. I'll be back in a sec.
Freedom is invisible. Hypnotic. Get into freedom is invisible. Hypnotic.
Ah, sweet. Dunno. I favour the looks of both the cars. Let's see what kind of designs we could do with the Suzuki Swift. In fact... I would say we could probably pit the two cars up against each other, but we all know how not so well the AI drivers drive in this game.
Freedom is invisible.
Ah, nice to see you on GT7. Hello, Andrew. Yep, I'm just doing a bit of testing and tuning at the moment with what manufacturer I want to use for the 1 hour endurance series that's coming up. First time playing GT7? Nope, I've had this game since launch. But we can't change anything from a aero part perspective, as can we with most other cars, to be fair. Oh, that's cool. Now, if only I could change... If only I could keep this stripe here, because that looks pretty cool in all honesty. You play GT7 as well, don't you, Andrew? I need to shake it up a bit and try different colours to what I usually do. Yes, what's your ID? Hang on. There we are. Well, hey, if you want to, Andrew, entries are open for the 1 hour endurance race series that I'm hosting. You're more than welcome to join if you want to. Let's use grey as the baseline. First race starts at on Sunday, 6 p.m. New Zealand Standard Time. Not sure what time that would be for you. What time is it for you right now? Side mirrors would be... Those are literally cameras when you think about it. 6:30, I'm in Melbourne. Okay, so 8:36. So that would be Sunday, 4 p.m. New Zealand, 4 p.m. your time will be when the race starts. If you want to, I can send you a link. Rims, that's what I want. Wait, no, changing the rims is in another screen. Look at this tiny little thing. That would be a bit awkward to put a 1HE banner on. Yes, I'll need to know the details. Car type, track, etc. Well, hang on, let me put a link in my, let me put a link in chat. There you go. Pretty much everything you need to know can be found there. Oh good, I can make the lights white. Firestone. You know what? We can make this work. The more I look at this car, the more I like it. I think I might go with Suzuki this year. I'll quit it for now. See what wheel options we have. I could probably chuck those OZs I always have on. Or maybe... That's always the fun part, picking a rim type. I must fill the rigid for me. Yep, that's pretty much it. So you'll choose a... So like what I'm doing right now, you'll choose a manufacturer at the start of the series, and basically you'll stick with that manufacturer for the whole year. So, you know, you'll be using their Group 3 and Group 3 car races and their Group 4 car and Group 4 car races. So make sure you pick a manufacturer that has Group 3 and Group 4. Group 2 and Group 1 races, don't worry, because that's going to be free choice. I'm interested to see who you'll go with. Also, are you in my Discord server, Andrew? I might stick with the black rims. The black rims look pretty cool. Nope, here. Pretty much a lot of things to do with the 1 hour endurance is either posted in my Discord server. I'll probably create a section for it at some point, or my website. Not to mention we usually hop into a voice channel during the races. Is the Discord linked to the PS5 too? Yeah. Wait, are you meaning like, is my PSN linked to Discord? You'll be able to access the Discord voice channel on your PS5 if that's what you're asking. Oh, I've been able to paint these the whole time? I'll keep it as this for now. We can paint them accordingly. Can chat from there? Yeah, 100% you'll be able to. As long as your Discord is linked to your PSN, then yeah, you'll 100% be able to. Now, the one thing I've always struggled with livery design is the patterns. I want to go for something a little different to what I usually go for, but also something that looks good and is also classy. Maybe I need some inspiration. Where do I put the number as well? Maybe I'll put the number... I'll put the number up here, I reckon. Hang on, let me see if I can grab that sticker. 39. I hate how you have to search through a list and you can't just type in tags. Dab the wave. Pattern, logo, sport, GeForce, GT7, Umamusume. There used to be a tag here called number. There was a 39 decal I had before, but what one was that? There it is. Well, there's one. This'll work. In fact, where is the number usually kept on its own? Right there, bit of a funny place for it. Nah, probably over here is the best bet. Hang on, I'll get rid of this. That way it doesn't look so skewed. Why do people love to call me while I'm streaming? Logo, pattern. I swear number was in here somewhere. What if I search number? There we go. And there was like a compact style one I had before. There it is. I had this on literally all my cars back then. Are there certain penalties for the endurance? I don't think that was mentioned in the rules. Not really. The only... It's sort of on a case-by-case basis. Something I evaluate, like, if people had complaints. Generally, it's a fun series, not a serious one, so I'm not, like, harsh or anything. Let the game do the time penalties for any shortcuts you do. The only real penalty there is, if anything, is if you use a car that's not assigned to your manufacturer. Which is just a 50-point penalty on your earnings. I think I still have the 1HE icon on here, do I? Perfect. That's the best looking SVG I've ever done. Full tuning allowed. Balance of performance will be on. But things like, you know, suspension, aero, by all means tune those. Just don't put turbos on your cars. I think balance of performance would eliminate those anyway. Coffee break races like the Daytona one will need specific specifications, which I'll work out and then publish in the Discord server before the race. So you won't be in the dark. There we go. Well, that's the number. You could probably make a mean racing stripe or something right in the middle there. We'll definitely use some form of blue because that way it will match well with the seats. In fact, why don't we just paint the body blue? I'd say this blue just about matches. Here we go. I think patterns. Patterns is always the hard part for me. Maybe if I do like well, this is a good start. Do a wee line right across the top there. Maybe thicken it a bit. I better put this like right underneath everything. It is beneath you. Actually, what would look better? Blue? Blue would look alright. Or in fact... Oh, I've got an idea. Let's see if I can blend these two shapes together. Maybe I should have created those numbers last, in hindsight. That looks good, but this could probably stand to be longer. Or maybe, hang on, let me reorient it a little. It's sit here so it lines up with the bodywork. Maybe if I stretch it. Nah, that looks a bit awkward. Let's keep it as that. Keep it like that, and then stretch it. Yeah, we connect that with the tail light. Nice. If we thicken this a little. may need to adjust it so it sort of continues on from where the number is. Because that part there... Hello, Nell. I had a feeling it was you right before I looked at chat. How are you? You good? Maybe we could... Yeah, that fills in the gap. Just move that down to the bottom. There we go. It's a nice wee little silver pinstripe. Pure and simple, actually. Then... if I take this one here, paint it blue, then it could look like a cutout. I kind of like that. I'm right, just resource grinding on windrows. Nice. Let the sea shanties fly. In hindsight, I should flip that. There you go, that looks good. It's a bit of an awkward decal because it's a different finish. Okay, maybe a solid line is a better idea. Let's go from the beginning. What about if I do like a long line across from where the number's sitting? Don't worry, I'm gonna tuck that in behind the number in a second. See, that looks better. Blends in quite nicely, and then I can put this here. Make it look like a cutout. See, that looks good. Oops. Minor adjustments on this side. There you go. I'm all for that, actually. And then we can connect that so we can make it look good on the back here. Maybe I'll put a circle. There's like a half circle shape here. Yeah, here it is. This might not be the right shape, but let's see how well this goes. We size that up and then... Ooh, that looks good. Nice, leaves a little open space there. If we just duplicate that symmetrically, yeah, there you go, that fits in nicely. Cool, now for the front. I gotta ask now, what level are you at the moment in Windrose? If we flip that around... Oh, wrong way. There we go. On Bibble Bottom. Whoever you're playing right now. Nah, not really a fan. Maybe this is the wrong shape. What about that one I used before? Where was that setting? Right here. If we thicken that one up... Only level 6, doing less questing and more grinding for materials. Ah, gotcha. If we find a way to sort of curve that down into... Yeah, it's a bit awkward because it's a curved shape. Okay, maybe let's avoid curves. What about another one of these? Here we go. That lines up wonderfully. Oops, don't want to delete that. And then I can just put like a triangle or something in there to fill the gap. This is mostly just a concept design for now. There you go. That's almost like the perfect shape. Right, if we duplicate these, the rest of them. There we go. That looks pretty good. Then I reckon we could put a we could put like a solid grey racing stripe right up the middle there, up the boot. I wish I could make these decals like metallic though, or somewhat reflective. Okay, maybe I need a different camera angle for this one. Ooh, that looks good. Suzuki's your manufacturer, I'm guessing. That's what I'm thinking. Because I did some test runs with 3 different manufacturers, Hyundai, Volkswagen, and Suzuki. I used Hyundai last year. And I don't know, I kind of want to try something different and use something more obscure, I suppose. Plus, I love hatchbacks. Who do you think you're going with, Andrew? Oh, I got an idea. Probably AMG. Nice. Gotta love the Mercedes. I gotta say, AMG is my most favorite sounding V8 of all cars. Right, where are those stripes? Right there. Hey, I like the look of that. It's actually like perfectly center as well. Perfectly balanced, as all things should be. I think this is the right one. No, I picked the wrong decal. Dang it. 124 is what I'm looking for. That's the one. Matches perfectly. That is so good. I actually quite like that. Here we go, we can put a racing stripe down the middle, and then we can sort of finish it off. Now this one's a bit tricky to line up, so bear with me. I'm glad they put those lines over at the end of the crosshairs. I'm doing like engineer precision shit right there. Yeah, there you go, this is probably center. Oh, look at that! It almost sits perfectly, right from the get-go. Sweet. I reckon that looks good from a color perspective, like the stripes and stuff. Maybe... There's probably no point since we've already got the stuff there, but maybe if we put like a blue thing over the circle... Sorry, not a blue thing, a grey thing was what I was meant to say. Wee thing surrounding the arch here looks cool. I have installed some mods for single player. Nothing to affect stacks, just the amount of resources you get. Ah, I didn't know they had mod. I didn't know you could mod windrows. Then again, you can mod pretty much every game out there now. Nice, and I'll put like a thin, oops. And I'll put like a thin line in between. Ah! I need to slow down. That's good enough. We can just fill in this gap here with a triangle shape. This reminds me of when I was building those floors in No Man's Sky last night. I'm quite happy with that. I've also got a mod that's called Cannon, so I can double 30. Oh, God. That's like instant sinking of level 5 ships right there. What on earth am I going to fit on the windshield banner? That is tiny. What if I do what I did with my last few cars and put True Force on it? That was good enough, I suppose. We might end up changing that later. I already instant sync level 10s. Oh boy. You would instant sync me. I think we'll work on the decals later. For now, we can probably save this as a concept. So I'm just moving things on my monitor. Sweet. Nice, alright. So we've got Cheeky. So here's the entrance so far. We've got Cheeky in Alfa Romeo. We've got E-Man Vet in Porsche. We've got you, Andrew, in Mercedes. And yeah, I might take Suzuki. Oh, this is exciting. Yeah, we'll do some fine tuning later. Right now I'm going to drive this around as a concept design. It's like driving around in a shakedown car. The primer or whatever you want to call it. Hey McQueen, you can't race in primer, man. That reminds me, I also need to get some race tires for this car. Is there a Group 3 race I can enter this thing in, just as like a practice or something? Gotta be for Trial Mountain. LA Hypercar, American Clubman, World Tour. Aha, here we go. This is probably more Group 2 than anything. Still though, let's give this thing a whirl. My brother in Christ, I am in a frigate. Of course I would insta-sync you. Oh shit, I'm out of credits. Yeah, you, sir, would kick my... Mr. Squidward! I should kick your fucking ass! This is all just for the sake of practice. I'm probably not going to win this in all fairness. I would actually be curious to see how many laps I would last with fuel, with how high this baby revs. Hey, I'll tell you what, this paint job matches my helmet. See, this does not sound like V8 to me. Driving this thing would also probably take a lot of getting used to. I'm losing these guys, but they're probably tuned. Like I said, this is World Touring Car 900. Oh, yet somehow I have the fastest lap. Yeah, these guys are in Group 2, so no wonder they're taking off. How fast can I go with Slipstream? Oh, the ads are on. Oh good, I've got 7 gears. Don't lose your grip, buddy. Ow. I'll probably do my racing in VR again once we get into it. .52, that's a lot faster than what I was setting earlier. Alright, now is a test. What did I have, like 3 laps out of that? Let's drive the Volkswagen. Back from ads. Welcome back. Let's test drive that Volkswagen. Beetle, that's right. I'm now noticing that the Beetle's a lot higher in performance points. Oh, hang on. Wait. That might be because of the tires I've put on. 721 as opposed to the Beetle's 591. Let's see how this goes. Shit, wrong button. I'm just testing the fuel efficiency. Why are you going so slow, buddy? Ah, you bastard! I was sitting a good lap and everything. Yeah. Let's try that again. I did spin back there. Why are you going so slow through those corners, Sealan? So happy you can fit in the throttle. I'm used to playing Gran Turismo 2 where you can't. I think the V-dub might be more fuel efficient though. See, that was 152 as well. Move! Okay, maybe they're about the same fuel efficiency. I think I'm gonna get a mod that allows the crew to sing even with you off the wheel. That would be cool. Wait, they don't sing when you leave the wheel? When you're just leaving your ship floating in the middle of the ocean? You can get off the wheel while you're sailing though, can't you? Oh god, they've piled up over there. They stop singing when you leave the wheel, and yes you can. Oh! Yeah. Still a lot more testing and tuning to do, I reckon, but I'm still kind of leaning towards Suzuki, given the performance in the Group 4 sector as well. I was outpacing my Hyundai. Both of them, actually. Too bad there's not like a proper Group 3 race I can test this with. Maybe we can test this on Bathurst. Aha! Here we go. Yeah, balance of performance should help us. Put a custom race group thing. Custom races are tricky because the AIs don't usually drive too well in custom races. They drive a lot better in the actual story races. From my experience, anyway. This will be a good test. It looks cool in the night. Bathurst is in the series too. I don't think so this year. No, I don't think so. This year's series was based off, this year's series was decided off a, coin flip. Not coin flip, a whole bunch of wheel spins. You know what, actually? Stand by. I'm gonna go over the schedule. Not me forgetting the schedule already. The only reason I've forgotten is because I haven't put it in my phone's calendar yet. There we go. If you bear with me a second, I'll get my website up and I'll show you the thing. Oh, my website just loaded my stream. Right, schedule. So, if you look here, so Trial Mountain's first, then we've got Deep Forest, Willow Springs, I don't want to see the thing, he's a horrible character design. What? Oh, I did put Bathurst in the series. Never mind. Race 9, October 25th. And then we've got, by popular vote, Grand Valley Highway as the finale. A few members in the chat were saying, I had quite a few members in chat while I was putting the schedule together, and we were all sort of deciding what tracks we want. We basically, what we did, we put a whole bunch of track names on a wheel, and we just spun that wheel over and over again. And we just went like, you know, race 1 will be that, race 2 will be that, race 3 will be that. I mean, I purposely made Trial Mountain race 1 because that was race 1 last year, and Trial Mountain's one of my personal favorite tracks. Then it was just random from there. I did make it a point, now that I think about it, I did make it a point to include Bathurst because, you know, most of us were Kiwi in Australia. And then, yeah, and then we all agreed, Grand Valley, good choice for a finale in the series, which is all the way in November 29th. So it's a series that goes for pretty much the whole year, but there's a pretty decent space in between races. So my advice is, chuck them all into your phone's calendar. That way you don't miss one. And you might have already read this in the news, but you've got what I call 2 skip races, which basically means you can skip 2 races without any penalties because at the end of the series, everybody's going to get their worst. Everybody's going to get their worst 2 races subtracted. So if I entered every single race, I would get the points from my worst 2 races subtracted. If you skipped a couple races, that would just be 0-0, nothing submitted. Any race missed after those 3 would, be 0 points towards the races. Sorry, I hope I've explained it okay. It's admittedly quite tricky. You know what? I have faith this will be okay. I really need to brush up on my skills with this game and stuff. You said 6 p.m, 4 p.m. My time is the race start. Is that including practice qualify? So the qualifier will begin at 6 p.m. New Zealand Standard Time. So this is written in the rule book, but usually what we'll do, if it turns 6 my time and not everyone is here, I usually have like a 5-10 minute window for which I start the qualifier from there. If you make it into the lobby while the qualifier is going, I'll be able to let you in to the actual race after the qualifier. You will just be you'll just be at the back of the pack. What? Oh, that's why. But yeah, it's basically a fun series for the community. I can hear the sound of that AMG from here. It sounds so cool. Yeah, if BOP is on, this will be nice and even. Oops, don't worry chat, I don't actually drive like this. These are AIs and I can mess with them all I want. That rotary sounds awesome. There's the Genesis up ahead. I was thinking of using Genesis, but the Group 4 is 4-wheel drive, which might make tyre wear situations a little tricky. Ooh, that was a lot of smoke there. Yeah, this thing will compete. I'm looking forward to this. Man, I'm gonna need to do a lot of practice work. Oh shit. Out of curiosity, Andrew, what's your driver rating in this game. Now I know I won't be able to make it into 7th unless I'm slipstreaming. B before, it's now C. My sponsorship has always been S. Nice. Around about the same as me then, I reckon. I'm not like worried or anything. I'm just curious. Yeah, this car's gonna work pretty well, I reckon. I'm quite confident. Not to mention it sounds cool. I mean, it sounds like a motorbike, a high-revving motorbike, but, you know, it's kind of a Suzuki charm in a way. I like it. What I also need to do is design a livery for that Swift. Do-do-do-do.
Get off the fucking rail, mate.
Yeah, probably something I'll have to work on down the trail. But the fact that we've got having front-wheel drive for a Group 4 race will be a nice change, I reckon. I was setting much faster lap times than I would with my Genesis. I think on that note, guys, though, might be time to call it a night for tonight, but we're all set, I reckon. I'm looking forward to this. So yeah, the race will be on Sunday, 6 PM New Zealand Standard Time. That's when the qualifier will begin. The race will begin... Oh, Twiggy, hang on. Hello. Sorry, I didn't take you to notice. My apologies. No, my straight way. Shit. Just in time then, eh? Alright, you know what? I'll stick around for a bit. We're going to raid out tonight anyway. I was looking at GT7 streamers earlier. When did I get this rally car? You know what? May as well do a little concept design for the Suzuki Swift. Usually raid counts as 3 kind of... Oh, does it? Oh, sweet. Okay, as expected, just paint color. I think rarely happens, so I can't confirm. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, probably would be a bit risky to try in all fairness. I wonder if I can paint the roof. Can I paint the roof? No, I can't paint the roof. I can paint the skirts. Got it. Nice. 5 stream streak, baby. At least you still get a good amount of bonus points for it. Man, I love Twitch's streak system. Yeah, I'll draw up a concept design of this later. Alright, guys. Well, stick around. We're going to raid out to another GT7 streamer. I found one. He's currently doing the daily races at the moment, so we'll raid out to him. Yeah, this is exciting. It's been a long time since I've done any form of endurance racing on the channel, so I can't wait to get back into it. It'll be downstairs. I'll be on my racing setup. Hopefully I can get my stream scenes and setup stuff and synchronized on my laptop. I might need to sort of reconfigure, put together a new animation or something like that. Anyways, let me get the raid going. We're gonna raid out. It's Chris James Gamer. It's Chris James _gamer. He's doing I've got a stream open at the moment. He's doing daily races and probably the weeklies as well by the looks of things. Oh shit, okay. Alright, we can't raid him unfortunately. Let's raid who should we raid? There's actually a lot of people streaming the daily races at the moment. Anyone got any suggestions? Twiggy, are you you're not streaming at the moment, are you, Twiggy? Right, there's one here. He's got his chat in subscriber only mode, so that's a no. Proxy rating for once. Hey, I rated the other day. You missed the last one. Someone's doing 24 hours Nürburgring. Motorfest. That guy's French. I think that guy's stream is just a blank screen. This one's a bit tricky. Oops. Anyone got any suggestions? Ah, here's someone we can raid. Let me initiate it. It's a whole bunch of numbers and letters. M132... something. M132... I feel like it's supposed to make a word. Let's see. I'll have to ask him in chat or something. Will it initiate? Yeah, perfect. That's the one. Alright, guys. Here we go. Looks like he's doing some races at the moment. I think he's driving a hybrid or an EV or something. I can't tell. Alrighto. Well, we're all set, guys. You all in chat that stuck around? Really do appreciate it. And yeah, entries are open. Entries will be open for the Endurance Series. If any more of you guys play GT7 and want to join the Endurance Series, we'll be back at this Sunday. The stream will start at 5:30 PM New Zealand Standard Time, so earlier than usual, and then the race will begin half an hour later for like practice and stuff. Next stream will be Saturday. We'll be playing Supermarket Simulator with Seth. Quite exciting, really. Hyperdrive's initiated, shields online, we are go. Alright guys, stick around, raid out, we'll support a fellow GT7 streamer. You guys again? I know I said it before, but thanks for sticking around. Really means a lot. I will catch you on Saturday's stream with Supermarket Simulator. Till next time, guys. Proxy Aspect, signing off for the night. You all have a good one.